Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Achieving Alpha and welcome back to another episode of Smart Money Analysis for today, that is 7th of June 2021. And the bull party seems to continue in the markets, and the markets made another fresh all time high today. And there was just too much strength, and that's what we have been seeing for the past few weeks, that every single dip is being bought. And let's try to understand by looking at the option chain and the data that what was the activity by the institutions today. So this is the option chain for Nifty for 10th of June weekly expiry. The first thing which you need to see is that there is immense put writing which we can see, and the call writing is almost negligible if you compare it to the put writing. So that the first thing this tells you is that the confidence of call writers is clearly lacking here. And 15700, which had the highest OI yesterday, has saw some really good unwinding, and 15600, 15500, there has been unwinding everywhere. And in fact 15800 also did not saw any sort of a fresh addition, and it was mostly kind of a neutral kind of an OI. And the first thing which we need to see here is that the highest OI is still intact at 16,000. So that's the first thing, and 16,000 would be a challenging resistance for Nifty to break. And on the downside, you will see that the first support is at 15700, which has basically the highest OI on the put side, followed by 15500, and then subsequently at 15,000. But again, it won't go to 15,000 in a one single way. There will be breaks and pauses in between. But anyways, let's see. The derivatives data from FII will clarify a lot of things today. And also there was a speech by PM Modi today. Nothing specific, but whatever he said was positive. Basically, it will bring up a positive sentiment for the market. So a lot of things related to vaccine and a lot of positivity by him in his statements. So that's first thing. And let's have a look at the max pain and PCR. So max pain is at 15700 and PCR is comfortable at 1.2, and there is room for further upside as well. Let's try to analyze the option chain for Bank Nifty. Now Bank Nifty has been a lot weaker when compared to Nifty. Okay, this is stuck, just give me a moment. Yeah, here we are. Sorry about that. So basically, I was saying that Bank Nifty has been a lot weaker when compared to Nifty. So we'll see that Bank Nifty has been trading in a very tight range of 35,000 to 35,800. But it looks like 35,500 is acting as a very strong resistance, because it had tried to break that multiple times. It even closed above 15-minute candle above that particular level. But it could not really sustain, and it had to come back again. So that is the first thing. And you will see that the highest OI on the call side is at 35,500, which is roughly about 2 million contracts. And surprisingly, even the put writers are confident. So here is a tug of war between the bulls and the bears at 35,500, which happens to be a very important zone. So let's see. And if at all we cross this, so one of the possibilities for this particular expiry could be some really good short covering, because if at all this OI continues to build up, and then basically during the expiry at some point, either the operators will try to hunt these call writers down by basically moving Bank Nifty above 35,500, and then we can see some really good short covering, because Nifty has been making newer highs, but Bank Nifty hasn't been doing that well, and is very weak compared to Nifty. So be careful about shorting Bank Nifty as of now. That's Bank Nifty, and let's quickly have a look at the PCR and the max pain. So the PCR is at 0.63. Again, as mentioned, this is kind of oversold. Let us quickly look at the global cues. So the global cues are looking strong. At one point in the day, this was looking pretty weak. So you will see that there has been some significant upside from the lows of these particular indices. And now these are looking strong. The European indices are also looking strong, and there is positivity overall. Talking about the Asian indices, so Hang Seng was down over a 1% at some point in the day, and Asian indices are not that positive, but you can see that overall the global cues are looking positive, at least as of now. Talking about the bond yield, so the bond yield has slide below 1.6, which is good for the US markets and therefore our markets. This is one such concern, which is Brent crude. So as long as it stays above 70, this is not very good. And the dollar index is witnessing some sharp fall, but this is still above 90, and that's not a very healthy sign for emerging markets like India. So these were the global cues. On the daily time frame, you will see that Nifty has been starting to form such tiny size candles. So that's the first observation. Also, this trend line, as I have mentioned, will act as a very good support. So this is something which you need to be watchful for. And then these are the subsequent support levels which I have marked for you. So let's see. Talking about Bank Nifty, so let's have a look at Bank Nifty's daily chart as well. So Bank Nifty has formed an inside candle on a daily time frame, and as I told you that Bank Nifty has been looking much weaker than Nifty, and you can see that 35,800 happens to be a really strong resistance. And if at all in any case we cross 35,800, then 36,000 followed by 36,200 happens to be good and decent resistances for Bank Nifty. So that's it for the chart. Let's try to see the data. So this is the activity in the cash market. You will see a net selling of about 190 crores by the FIIs. So a break to the last 3 days of buying. But again, this is not much of a selling. Although it is still selling, but yeah, not that heavy selling, something which should, panic us. And DII surprisingly have bought today for roughly about 1000 crores. All in all, the figure looks to be positive, a buying of roughly about 800 crores overall basis. And let's have a look at the derivatives data if that is out. Unfortunately, the derivatives data is not yet out. So once that is out, I will just update it in this particular video and post it. So the data for the derivatives is out. Before discussing this particular data, let's try to quickly recap what we discussed yesterday. So yesterday the numbers were looking bearish on all the three fronts, be it stock futures, option writing or option buying. And still the market shot up. And the reason was basically global cues, because the global cues had closed pretty strongly on Friday. And there was not some sort of a significant weakness. And if I show you the intraday chart of Nifty and Bank Nifty, so this initial big red candle was the exit for the FIIs, where they basically exited their shorts and probably made some fresh longs as well. That's what we can say is seen in the data. So you will see that the net long in index futures has increased by 2.43%, and you will see that there has been both a fresh long build-up plus some short covering as well. So index futures, this looks positive, but still it is alarming. As long as this is above 80, this is alarming. But yeah, for now you can consider it to be positive. Talking about stock futures, so this is the only concern which is there. Again, you will see that the net long in stock futures has again dropped, and today also you will see some fresh short build up plus long unwinding, and this is the only concern which is there in my mind as of now, because we have started to observe some buying in cash from the FIIs. The index futures, they are bullish, although they are over bullish, but the good part is that they are staying above 80 for some time. The only concern is stock futures, where they're continuously adding shorts, and this could be a problem for the market in the coming days. Talking about the option buying activity and the option writing. So first, let's talk about option writing. So we'll see that the put shots have increased by roughly about 12%, or 20,683 contracts have been written on the put side. Call shots again, kind of similar change, 11% addition, and in absolute terms, this is like 18,000 contracts. Overall, this looks bullish on the option writing front, although not a lot bullish, but still it is neutral to mild bullish. Let's talk about the option buying activity. So option buying, you will see that the call longs in the index have increased by 13.76%, or about 35,000 contracts added on the long side. And on the put longs, you will see that there is about 9.5% addition, or 30,000 contracts addition on the put long side. So option buying also, this is looking positive. Option writing is looking positive. Again, talking about index futures, so that is also positive since we have observed a long build up and a short covering. The only negative thing today is stock futures, and not just today, this has been for the last few weeks or so, that stock futures basically is where we are seeing continuous bearish additions from the FIIs. All in all, the index futures looks positive, option activity is also positive, stock futures is a little negative, and cash market is also neutral from FIIs today. So that's all our analysis for today, and I hope you enjoyed this particular video. If you did, please consider pressing the like button, and if you're new here and coming here for the first time, subscribe to this channel for more such content. Thank you so much for sticking around till the end. Have a good day, take care, and bye bye.